Hey guys, this is Turok, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to a trailer for a Supergirl movie, a teaser trailer. I was a little surprised they were going this way. I heard rumors about this one, and I wasn't sure if they were going to go forward with this. This again feels like something that's a little odd to me. I think I brought this up before. Like, it's just funny that we had these. Marvel did this too, but go back to DC briefly. They are doing this duality where they had a Flash show, and then they had the Flash in the Batman Superman Snyderverse, and the other movies, the subsequent ones, the Justice League with what's his name, and shit, I can't think of his name now. And then they had also now they're doing a Supergirl as well, and they had the Supergirl, as you can see on my screen. They had that one that was on for 6 seasons. And I like to watch some of that one. I gotta watch some of the early seasons of that, The Flash. I've heard both of the early seasons for both of them are really good. And a lot of people say it dropped off afterward for some of them. But so this is those are separate universes, and likewise they had they kind of brought those together with Marvel. They had the Daredevil, Luke Cage, and some of the other ones that came out, and they did bring Daredevil into the cinematic universe by having him in particular. Yeah, he was just in. I'm thinking of She-Hulk too. I know he was in She-Hulk, Daredevil, but they had him in Spider-Man No Way Home, and so they're now that the cinematic universe of DC is underneath James Gunn there. I don't remember if he brought this up. I reacted to the trailer where he brought up all the different projects they were in works, and I remember them having the Son of Batman and some other Batman related stuff. But and they had Superman that just came out, but I didn't remember them talk about this one. And I must say too, I have not seen the Superman one yet. I keep forgetting it already is out because I when I was young, I was always used to the idea of having a movie come out about on video or such, or DVD 6 months or so after the theatrical release. And nowadays I keep forgetting that there's sometimes be like as low as a month at quickest that you can get it on streaming. So that really throws me off. But let's get into this one here and see what they have shown here. And yeah, this Supergirl, and now they actually look like they're going for an actress who's going to be probably like a teenager, where the other one over here was probably more in her 20s. Oh, that's the same crypto, yeah? Yep. Okay. Wait, Superman saves town. Oh, he peed. Jesus.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time.
Yep.
Good job, buddy.
Why are they using this song?
Hi, cars are out.
Call Me by Blondie?
Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
Oh, so she isn't a kid. Okay, she's a drunk.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
Greg, who?
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
Okay, so she's all upset over the loss of Krypton.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Okay. Can she use her powers ever? I thought they... Wait.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
Because they don't always have their powers everywhere.
It's a pretty small group of 2.
Okay.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
She's pessimistic, but he's optimistic. Or maybe realistic. Maybe. Definitely James Gunn energy. You know, it's just so many characters are doing it. I just saw that Mighty Nine thing a while back. And I'm gonna get through the. I still have to get through the Vox Machina. I watched the first few episodes of that, and it's pretty good. But I see where they're going, and they like to have that. It's giving me that vibes too, like Hancock, that not Bruce Willis. Why am I saying that? Will Smith, excuse me, film where they just like to have that character who's down in the dumps, down in the bottle, and then they rise up. I don't mind that, but I would like to see more characters that are. They don't have to be Superman per se as much, or even Batman 2 is getting a little old sometimes. I want to see a character who's optimistic, but it's like they're also getting jaded a little bit. I guess Batman kind of falls that way, but I still want to see a kind of gray area of the character who's not so down in a bottle or something like that, but also not overly optimistic, I guess. Very tricky area, I understand. But yeah, that's interesting where they're going with her, and I want to see. I'm wondering if this is like a side story then, where she was with. Well, yeah, Superman in the last one. Actually, I was wrong. I did start watching Superman, the new one. I just didn't finish it fully. So I know from the bits I did watch of that recent Superman that he has been Superman for a long time, and Lex Luthor's trying to bring him down. It's kind of as we always expect. It just that one just basically it wasn't an origin story. They jumped ahead instead with that version. So this looks like where a version where Supergirl. This story is where Supergirl has been been to Earth, and her and Superman know who each other are and all that stuff. But now she's left Earth and wants to like find herself elsewhere. The biggest confusion then here is like what is she gonna be, who's gonna be the main enemy? And okay, and another thing that's bugging me is I thought they didn't always have their powers when they're on. They always have to be in the right distance to a star, certain stars that Kryptonians to give them those powers. So no, that was interesting. We could go through part of it again. I don't know any of the stuff that's going on here. So is she on a ship? Is Crypto with her there? DC Studios. Also, how's this gonna go with like? That's right, because Warner Brothers is gonna be possibly purchased by Netflix next year. So I wonder if any of these projects will continue. All right, that was a planet getting destroyed.
The gods are not that kind.
Okay, so that's one thing I do like about this, though. I think that this is showing her being because she was old enough to remember how Krypton was, and then the planet's destroyed, and now she's distraught. It's the first word coming to my head, but I'm sure there's a lot of better words, where she's trying to deal with the loss of her civilization, whereas we got Kal-El Clark. He was a baby when it happened, so he doesn't know, and he's just adopting the civilization of Earth and working within their parameters, so to speak, of that stuff. So that dynamic here being explored is gonna probably be my favorite thing here. Checking this out when this comes out, to see how they explore that. And yeah, that's all I got. I don't know who any of these other characters are, who she's fighting. I just don't know about the choice of music for this.
What Superman meant.
Yeah.
He sees the good in everyone, and I see the truth.
Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I think that might be. It's potentially will be good. Again, I gotta watch the rest of Superman to see how that goes. The costume is also something kind of iffy again to me. When I watched some of this last Superman, I was not really enamored with the costume of the other that they have for him. I didn't really think that the one they used for Cavill had to be as shiny, but there's something. Well, I feel like they should have gone for a gray area there. All right, well, I'll put this on my list to see. So this is next summer. It'll be out, right?
Small group of two.
I guess
No,
I
it's
do
a
like this
small
too, that they're going for the right look more or less, because that one that was in the Flash, I don't know who they were supposed to be basing off, but I like this better.
No, it's a
But
two.
where? Wait, I wanted to see what year it's coming out.
And I
Alright,
said
anyways, I think it looks okay. I'm very like, I'm being like her. I don't know if I'm optimistic or not yet until I can see more about where it's gonna go and stuff. Like how much it matters to the main story or plots. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.